Second date's do well again, you're like, hey, I've been a Saints fan all my life.
And then you go into unbelievable.
I was supporting St Johnson before you were a twinkle in your father's eye, or maybe not even your father's eye. Somebody who just was a passing acquaintance of your mother. But anyway,
You name me the Teletubbies? Tell me the Teletubbies, darling.
Well, Dipsy and Tinky Winky.
And who else? Stu and Tom.
Stuart, Cosgrove and Sam. Exactly! I have the inside of a pen, just like that. You want to do this now?
Yeah, hold on.
Ta-da! You want a bat? No. Well. Keep it in your family.
I remember you and I went to a few parties together. You still do that party trick where you can turn your testicles inside out?
No, that was yours. That's a talk. Come on, give us a tortoise.
Give me that one when you...
Has he told you about a greyhound?
What's wrong?
Oh, no. Not been in touch with my folks since I've become famous.
Why?
Because you're such a big shot showbiz personality now, and I've not been in touch with my mum, and it's bugging me.
Driver, take this big shot to Mama's.
I think we've got some acting to do as well. Ali, I'm home.
Delighted to see you. Excited.
Thanks very much. Thanks a lot. Now, there was a time in Scotland that when flames coming out your frying pan meant it was time to call the fire brigade and sober up, but one man's flamboyant cooking style has changed all of that. Here's a man that's going to show us that not all Scottish cooking is mince. Please welcome Nick Nairn. On Wild Harvest, I mean, you cut, you trap, you lynch, you slaughter. You do all manner of things to animals to get them into the frying pan, but have you never seen Bambi? I mean, don't think it's a wee bit unfair in these bunny rabbits and things?
Just through the scope, just as it sticks its head up over the... Yeah.
Is that right? You don't mind a bit of shooting and hunting and fishing?
No, I don't. I'm not the vegetarian best friend, but the food's got to come
You're
from
probably not
somewhere.
the animal's best friend either, to be honest.
Well, I'm actually not that good at shot.
Right.
I'm not very good at fishing.
I know how you feel. Are there any animals you wouldn't kill, though?
Yeah, I mean, protected species and things like that. And to be honest with you, that's not a huge part of the series, is me actually going out and slaughtering things. It's just kind of to try and make the point that the food that comes to your table is going to come from somewhere. And, you know, I've taken a bit of stick, especially from certain areas of the public, for slaughtering bunny rabbits and things like that. But really, you know, there's much worse things done to farm animals and intensively reared animals than the odd guy going out and shooting the odd pheasant or hare here and there.
But you're out filming the third series now, is that right?
We're finished.
Yeah, it's done?
Yeah, well, after the second one, I kind of said, that's enough for me, guys. Because I do have a day job, you know, restaurant forecast and stuff like that. And they kind of said, well, we'd really quite like you to do a third series, and so how about if we give you a 45-foot yacht and you can spend the summer in the Hebrides. So I thought about it for at least 2 seconds, and said, when do I start?
Is there a different island approach to cooking, do you think?
Yeah, there is. It's a much more laid-back approach to cooking, and it usually involves whiskey somewhere. Not necessarily in the recipe, but it just, oh, well, a bit of cooking, we'll just have a wee draught. A wee Goldie. You know, so 2 months I went by in a bit of a haze, I have to say.
How come Keith Floyd hasn't been there before you?
We found Keith. Sitting.
Comatose.
Comatose. Yeah.
Now, before your Wild Harvest shows, you'd made a name for yourself on Ready, Steady, Cook.
And still do.
And still do it, yes. Good fun, very competitive.
Well, it's not supposed to be competitive, but it is dreadfully competitive. And in fact, there are league tables which we kind of unofficially keep, you know.
And how are you doing?
I'm not doing too well at the moment. I had a great streak there.
Another 2 points will be safe for
Can I say one thing about Ready, Steady, Cook Straight, right? We do not know what's in that bag.
Honestly?
We honestly, hand on heart, we do not know what's going to come out.
Because they come down, for those of you that don't know the show, they turn up, they've got a carrier bag full of ingredients and they've got £5 to spend.
We've kind of extended the net this year with sometimes we have luxury bags of 10 quid or budget bags of £2.50.
What would you do if somebody had spent their £5 and they came down, they emptied the bag and they'd spent £4.79 on a tub of body chocolate paint and 21 pence on a packet of tissues? You know?
I would say to firms, you know, we're good friends and makes good television, so that's a bit interesting.
Well, you just opened a restaurant, I believe, in Glasgow, Nairn's, haven't you?
Yes, indeed, we
Do
have.
you not feel under a little bit more pressure when people come because they know you?
Absolutely, yeah, under a huge amount of pressure. And I think people's expectations, because it had a lot of hype, a lot of publicity surrounding the opening of it. And it's very difficult to try and kind of exceed people's expectations when they're that high to start with. But Nairn's I've got two restaurants. One in Aberfoyle, which is like a posh Michelin star restaurant. And Nairn's is trying to be like a sort of more a people's restaurant. It's cheaper. It's about 20 quid for 3 courses for dinner. More accessible, bigger, more covers, but using the same kind of idea. Fresh produce, you know, not all of it shot by myself. Have a bit of hand in that. And trying to do it the same sort of standards as we do for the other restaurant, but to do it for a lower price.
Well, good luck with that, Nick. I've got to tell you that, I mean, Magnus Magnusson was the starter. You've been the main course. We're going to have to ask you to move aside because it will soon be time for the puddings. Nick Nairn!
Thank you very much, Nick. Christmas, everybody knows about it. We're talking about Teletubbies, but every football fan knows that BBC Radio has their own Radio Tubbies. The biggest jokers in the game, and I'm not talking about Grade 1 referees, Stuart and Sam.
I've got to say, you know, if you had been good looking, this show could have been yours.
It could have been. We're actually doing a show with Nick Nairn down at Ibrox, Ready, Steady, Crook.
I must say, actually, Brian Laudrup Alley would love this place, you know.
Why is that?
It's a dive. No, it's terrific though. I mean, I've only ever been in Perth up to St Johnstone games, you know, and it's great to see a big crowd, I must say.
One of you's got a very important job in television, obviously. So, how's it going in Game of Two Halves, Sam?
The Game of Two Halves was brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but STV were telling me just a couple of weeks ago that the first show that I actually did, after that first show, 175,000 television sets were sold in central Scotland. And people that couldn't sell them just fired them in the bin all the time.
You're obviously a very busy man too, which we know. I believe you might be moving back up to Scotland.
Yeah, I'm moving back up to Scotland as head of Channel 4, and obviously I've been working for Channel 4 for 4 years now. And the odd thing about it really is it's bizarre being on this show, because I actually remember I was in a taxi in Glasgow and the taxi driver thought that this show was actually going to be a Channel 4 programme. And he said to me, "Are you the guy for Channel 4? And I said, "Yeah." He says, "Are you doing a late night chat show with Alan McCoist?" And I says, "Oh, well, I've heard about that." He says, "I never thought that guy was a lesbian," he said.
Sam, I mean,
yes?
You're obviously going to be trying to give us a right slagging here, the two of you.
No.
I would imagine. It'd
No.
be disappointing.
No.
So let me kind of get in first. Your early career, writing gags, I believe, for Bobby Davro, Little and Large, and Doogie Donnelly.
James! Actually, I know I'm embarrassed, but I thought that was a bad way to start my career, to remember that Ali started at St Johnstone, you know, so I think I've just got one up on them, you know.
Every time I pick up the newspaper, you get 3 columns in the Evening Times.
Yeah.
You know, you think you're overselling yourself a wee bit.
I know, but it's thanks to guys like yourself, Miss Bonnish, you have given us loads and loads and loads of mileage, you know, and genuinely, we were heartbroken when you stopped playing.
Yeah.
100% true. I'm signing for Motherwell or St Johnstone tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we were just saying it must be terrible you sitting there week in, week out watching superstars at play. You know, does Sue Barker not drive you mad, no?
On the ball, off the ball, hugely successful, award-winning.
That's right, yeah. We actually won the Bronze Sony Award. We came after Steve Wright in the afternoon. He beat us to it, so that's the only thing we've won. We won a bronze medal or a bronze award. But no, the series has been hugely successful, and I think part of the success has been actually that it's coincided. Well, first of all, I mean, the most obvious success is that we both hate the old firm, right? So, and there's nothing wrong with that, and a lot of people in here do as well. Now, but the other good thing about that is that it also coincided with one of the best periods of Scottish football if you're looking for a laugh. You know, I mean, Glasgow Rangers has been heaven sent for the programme that we do because, you know, let's be honest, there's so many ditties at that club that it's just unbelievable. So, you know, the one that it springs immediately to mind, I remember picking up a tabloid paper thinking, what are we going to do for the show this week? And here's this headline that says, Bo Piddly, right? And it's a story about Gaza peeing on Eric Bo Anderson's back. And I thought, yeah, Beezer, that's a whole show on that, you know, absolutely. And then what really stuck in my mind was I thought, is that the same Gaza that, remember that time, Ali, you were lying back and he was coming to kiss you? Yeah, and your mouth was open and that, you know? You must have been thinking, oh.
I wasn't thinking a lot, but what I was thinking was, these are the same ditties that have won 10 championships out of the last 11.
Nah, you're right there. It's amazing what £400 million will do, eh?
You're obviously big Scotland fans, lads. I know you're big Scotland fans. What are your hopes for the World Cup finals?
Well, we're hoping you come over with us, Ali.
Actually, you reminded me
for a third partner for the show.
You reminded me, we wrote that down yesterday. That's actually when the games are on the telly.
Now, we're hoping we're doing a series of special shows throughout the period of the World Cup. They're probably going to be on maybe at tea time in the drive time show because television tends to dominate the World Cup. People are driving home to see the games or whatever. So we're going to be on, but we're going to be doing a different kind of show. Really looking forward to it. And obviously, I'm you know, obsessed with Scotland. I hope they do really well. I think Craig Brown's done a fantastic job, and I really hope we go there. And obviously, we're playing Brazil in the first game, so it's, you know, right up against it. But, you know, why not go out there, have a party, and anything happens, it happens, you know.
So you're going to have one base somewhere and work
well,
there?
the initial worry is I'm just hoping they can widen the channel tunnel a bit. I'm watching it on the telly as well.
Are you going to call it Sur le Ball?
Yeah, Sur le Ball, yeah.
We're hoping for a McCoist and MacAulay.
Yeah. We're actually, this isn't an exclusive. I think they call the programmes Two Fat Laddies.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
I don't know what they mean by that.
Would your ideal football fantasy, Stuart, being Scotland humping England in the World Cup final?
Well, obviously we'd love to see Scotland beating England out there. It'd be absolutely fantastic. But, you know, I'm a die-hard Saintie as well, you know, and anything that St Johnstone achieve, I think is really good and whatever. And we're going through league reconstruction, and it's come about that maybe Dundee won't get promoted. Hey, life's a bitch.
Well, listen, lads, I'm afraid the final whistle's just about gone, and by the looks of you thought, I don't think you could handle extra time, but thank you very much for coming. Sam and Stuart.
Now, Ali and I won't be on your television screens next Thursday because it's Christmas Day, and that would be taking professionalism just a wee bit too far.
But we will be appearing in Hogmanay Special for an extended show coming from Dalhousie Castle Hotel in Bonnyrigg.
Yep, but don't worry, we'll be spreading our festive cheer out and about, looking for the local punters to have a word with, and watch out because it could be you.
So until then, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye-bye.
And Fred returns to his regular morning stint in Radio Scotland from Monday at 8:45.